y'all, Coach in the Fight here. Got nobody with me. And I mean nobody. Nobody. They did it to me once again. And that's what we're going to be talking about in this video. Actually tried to take over the house. They used my auntie Paris. You might have heard about her in these shows. Yeah. She liked Christmas and Christmas stuff. And so they used it as a wedge, just like they do everybody, to get them to separate. And so she's gone just that quick up there with Stacy. Now, and them that do pagan holidays up there, she up there with that. She's in good hands, you know. Like I said, I wouldn't kick her off the property like I told her. But they go on the way of the pagan holidays, so don't worry. Jamaican food. I know you interested in the update, and I appreciate you trying to keep it update. If you guys know who Jamaican food is, let them know that we are live. Let them know, and we are giving an update and tell them what happened here at the Hillbilly Homestead. We will use code names for this video. Most of you will not understand this video because we're going to use the code names from way back when Jamaican food was following the channel. He can even help us out. We talk about names like the Queen, Clifford, trying to think, Mean. We ain't seen him in a long time. Jackass, we ain't seen. We started, but anyway, now we ain't seen Jackass in a long time. Who else we gonna try to talk about? Some of you guys don't know what I'm talking about. Others like, wow, really? Yeah, we're going back that far. Because they did it to us once again. Somebody comes in this house wanting to know the Lord. And instead of people coming and saying, hey, yeah, you know you're going to have to get rid of your Christian stuff, people just leave it to me to do all the explaining. And like I say, Auntie Paris, this is my real life auntie. You know, and add that to the fact that no prophet has honor in his own home. And that ain't saying, you know, exalting myself, saying I'm a prophet. No. Because the same thing is true when they talk about the physicians. It says the doctor is not going to heal his family. What that means is, even though that doctor may go to school, she's going to spend all of that time down there at the school studying this and studying that. But as soon as she comes back home and tries to treat her daddy for ailment, he is not going to let her do it. He's actually going to have a whole nother doctor that's not related to her to do the work. He's not even so much as going to want to take the advice. Even when he takes the advice, he's going to act like he got it from somebody else. Not giving her no honor whatsoever. That goes for every profession. If you're an Uber driver, your mom and them ain't finna call you to pick them up. They're going to call somebody else. The Uber driver will get no rides from the members of his household. That's what it means. And so when it comes to the law, and that's talking about prophecy, because about prophesying. And so the prophet has no honor in his own house. So that's 2 strikes against me. 2 strikes against me. And then am I halfway ass Lex? Yeah, see, I went through the Christmas box, right? Trying, she said, show me a God in there. So I opened up the box to show a God in there. And about halfway through the box, I'm like, Auntie, you did an excellent job of going through here. It's like, did my mama help you? You don't have any religious, you just got general holiday stuff, you know, snowflake, seasonal kind of stuff. You don't even say Christmas, all you did a good job. And so it took me a whole long time to find it, but she had it wrapped up real tight down in the bottom. And as soon as I got close to it, she said, oh, I do have my nativity scene in there. And so we're up against that kind of party. And instead of the community coming together and say, you know you can't have those in here. He's not going to allow, the man of the house is not going to allow that. No way coming, you're going to have to get rid of those. Actually used, just like it was back in 2023, used it as a way to show that I, and what I got going on is, what's the word? Bad. Bad. Like it's bad to serve the Lord. See, the last time it was taking pictures, last time the person had an Instagram account, and they were used to making videos for their Instagram audience. They hadn't done so in a long time, but they sat here at my kitchen table and asked, and I'm going to say us, I wasn't here, but damn it, it's my house. So they asked us, was it okay for us to take pictures? And our response was, we pick and choose our battles. And so the person says that they went and did a Bible study, and they couldn't find in there where they weren't supposed to make images. And so they went during the Feast of Tabernacles, that's where we was at, because that's why they were here visiting, during the Feast of Tabernacles, and went in their tabernacle and made a video of themselves. They said they got their makeup straight. They wasn't nobody gonna see them from the face down, so they just got their face straight and got it duded up the way they wanted to. And they said, they had the hair the way they wanted. And she went online and made a video right here in my yard on the Hillbilly Homestead, inside of a tabernacle, a tent, during the feast day, during the Feast of Booths, based on what she was telling here at my kitchen table. We ain't had nobody here since then, except a few kids, and the same thing happened to them. Same thing happened to them. They come in here wearing clothes with demons all over it, and evil spirits and devils all over it. During pagan holidays, Halloween stuff, coming here and Halloween. So let me tell you, you people, and I do mean you people, because you know what, y'all unique. First of all, you're a rescue case. And I said it, you ain't my wife. You ain't my child. You're not my mama. You're not even my sister. It's not even spiritual sister, the people that I'm talking about. You ain't got no relation to me whatsoever. No relation to me whatsoever. I mean, not even an auntie. There's some people in this world that have no relationship or responsibility whatsoever, but they moves onto the premises and expect to take over as if they were paying rent. Now think about it. If we were paying rent, that is exactly what we're paying rent to do, right? Think about it. Let's think about that for a second. If I pay somebody rent, especially if I get a whole big place built on privacy and all of that, then I'm supposed to be able to do whatever I want to. Think about it. Ain't that true? Whatever I want to. Now, how you going to have that same mentality when you move into somebody's house? Think about that. You could go, we could go to, what's one of those religious towns?